Boy, okay, you know what I'm saying? I learned this shit here, Rise for Power, let you boys understand how I get to do what I'm right now. I'm looking at these niggas in these crazy ass stats, right? So, I'm checking out this man here with 16. The nigga had to fucking have what? A damn near 600-700 yard game. We only in motherfucking week 3. So, it's all good. Respect little homie. You know what I'm saying? And nigga got me 6 in the motherfucking offensive yard. Second in defense, though. It's all good, though. See, this nigga made the news, huh? 697 yards for Mr. Elsie. Ha! Interesting. I wonder who lit that fire up on you. Don't even fucking matter. I want to see my new motherfucking stadium. Y'all get to see it with me. Mm-hmm. Rush for 150 yards. That's probably not gonna happen. Uh,
Today, from Brooklyn, New York, it's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
try to make the stat game.
First and 10.
So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. Leading them out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural Deshaun Watson.
Oh man, they still got my shit for
trophies if the ballot had come after the national championship games that he and Clemson played against Alabama.
Should have did a spy.
You realize
I get my shit right. Should have did that shit before the game. Gotta get my defense together. Hold on. Boom. 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 Let's put you on the inside. Boom. Right there. Boom. Uh-huh. No. Hell no. What y'all do? Right one. On this hub. Oh my God, that's a lift. Let's put him here. Let's put him here. You can go. There you go. I think I like that lineup. Alright, let's rock it then.
Why coordinators and head coaches want to bend their offense to his talents, because when he's got the ball in his hands, he can be magical at times.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive game. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Watson. And he's got his man on the out route. And he goes out right around the 39.
Right? 13.
A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down.
1st down, Bills.
A shotgun snap for Watson. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, here's Watson. Flushed it.
Oh, there it is. There it is, motherfucker.
Picked up by the Buccaneers.
There it is.
Turns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the big center now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smart.
Why the fuck I see the sky?
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again.
It must be like a roof open.
Return for a score.
Thought I put the dome, bro.
Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. Watson on 1st down.
Hit him, man. What the fuck you doing?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
The Bills' 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
Watson.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Operating from the gun.
Nah, not that shit down.
Incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. They'll run for the first time with Williams.
Come on, man, what the
3
fuck?
yards there to the 27.
Right, you just fucking got it on your
3
feet.
there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, Watson. He's got Dallas Goedert.
Remember that shit.
Over the middle.
Watson's.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup.
And he'll take it in the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Darrell Williams, his first touchdown of the new season.
I don't let him stay out. I can't have him getting hurt.
Tying the football game.
For the extra point.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They will be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner back in 2016. Always a handful to contain, Lamar Jackson.
We're not even a quarter way into the season. He's already off to a pretty nice start. NFC Offensive Player of the Week in last week's game.
Yeah, week 2, he was electric. So week 3 has in store. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there at 22. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Marquise Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
His kick is
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 14-7.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Oh.
He returns this to the 22.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
What's the deal, y'all? So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On 1st down, Watson. He'll drop this down to Williams. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
He'll fire deep down.
Ah, good play, nigga.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
That's how you jump on the screen, bro.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And connecting here with DJ Chark. And they're going to be set up. Down around the 15-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop and change the momentum.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And he's able to put it through. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. And just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
Bill Evans.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 20.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Watson's pass.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Throwing again is Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The keeper. He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
No.
He's got his man on the crossing route.
Watson's pass.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Watson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, Watson flushed out right, and he'll get it down here to the 43. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
To throw is Watson. Throw right side, complete to Williams. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Ah, good shake. This motherfucker shook me.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him the 1st down. Operating from the gun, Watson. It's caught on the right side, Williams. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
3rd down.
To the air yet again, Watson.
Ow, watch the tackles, man.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A well-executed 22-yard gain
At the 47-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. This is caught. And he's into the end
Bombs over Baghdad.
Buccaneers. DJ Chark, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right in a yard.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some...
And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. From the gun, Watson.
There you go.
An incomplete pass. Well, that'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
A 41-yard punt there with no return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Lamar Jackson. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25.
Get off.
And all the way in for the touchdown. Marquise Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. 1 play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Getting set to go again. Dallas Goedert marching back onto the field. The early returns for him, very good to start this season. Interesting to see if he can keep up that torrid pace.
Yeah, when you talk about averaging 100 yards a game as a receiver, extrapolate that.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To try again after the sack. Watson, he'll find Lamb. That's complete. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Watson's pass complete. Fumble on the play.
These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Following the fumble recovery, Watson under pressure now. Watson, and down he goes. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass.
Get it up.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. As the first half is winding down. And the Bucs offense continuing to pour it on.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Sanders on for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll start in the...
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Intercepted by the Bills.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
To pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bucs 27-yard line.
Here's Watson. And a quick throw here that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down, Bill.
Now Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
they run it again with Williams. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
42.
Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. DJ Chark, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
There's a ball thrown inside and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
And the Bills first down.
Let's go. Mike 51, Mike 51. You ain't going nowhere.
Out of the gun, Watson. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's got this down to the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
7 at the Buccaneers' 33-yard line.
51, Mike 51. What's the curl? What's the curl? What's the curl?
Watson looks to throw again. This ball complete to Rager.
Get it, get it.
Loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Watson's pass complete. Fumble on the play.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Mike 55. Check 55. Mike 55.
after the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
That's good.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Coming up on 2nd and 7. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. And this one's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On third down, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
4th down, here's Jackson. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Johnson on the coverage.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jordan Brooks able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
And 12.
From the gun, here's Watson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Watson's pass.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw again, Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Offense.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And Folks' kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Now Jackson on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught. Inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So with the pass being completed, they'll go ahead and take that instead.
Nothing extra to be gained. Pass interference at the spot, completed the pass. That was your play, so it might as well have not even had the penalty.
Well, a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and it's second down.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing again, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, Jackson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 21 yards away. And this Buccaneer offense is running away with this one.
Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On first down, it's Watson.
That'll be caught.
Fumble.
Rager with it.
Watson.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, a 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Fumble that shit.
Got it complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On first down, Watson.
And this one quickly to Lamb.
Watson.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 34-yard line.
To the air yet again, Watson.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Buffalo.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Watson's pass.
That catch good for only a couple. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Gonna save the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Folk connects on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
46-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. That'll bring up second down. To throw again, Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. To throw again is Jackson. The open man is Shark. It's complete.
That's good.
And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. And Jackson, incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Jackson will throw again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And this will be caught.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving no to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will extend this big lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
And the Bills are going to recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
touchdown.
Yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point up and good by Folk as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
So out come the Bucs now. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
2nd and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle here to Brown. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From the 10.
Today's final score.
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they?